Mr. Johnny. Right. I'll get started with it right away. Hello there. I am Mr. Johnny's assistant. My job is to keep a track of all of his appointments by making a weekly timetable. A timetable is very important because it keeps track of all the events and activities that you do each day to help you plan better. I've recorded all his important meetings in this timetable. Can you help me fill in all the blanks here so that Mr. Johnny doesn't miss any of his meetings? Let's start. Mr. Johnny's first meeting of the week is with Ms. Toppy, the dentist. It is supposed to be at 10 a.m. How do you write 10 a.m. in words? 10 a.m. in words is 10 o'clock. It is when the minute's hand is at 12 on the clock. That is 60 minutes, or 1 whole hour is complete. I'll let Mr. Johnny know so he reaches there on time. Let's move on. Next, Mr. Johnny has to meet Miss Giselle at 12:15. Do you know what 12:15 is in numbers? Tap on what you think is the right answer. 12:15 it is. I'll show you how. An hour is divided into 4 equal quarters. Since an hour is 60 minutes, 1 quarter is equal to 15 minutes. So, we can say that 12:15 is 15 minutes past 12 o'clock. This means it's 12:15. So, 12:15 and 12:15 both mean the same thing. It's in the afternoon, of course. So let's write 12:15 p.m. in this blank. Great! He says it's for work, but I think they're going out for lunch. There will be candles, flowers, good food. Oh. You didn't hear this from me. Now, let's move on to the next day and complete the timetable. Mr. Johnny has to attend Mr. and Mrs. Sly's wedding anniversary at 10:45. How do we write 10:45 a.m. in words? Tap on what you think is the right answer. Brilliant! Let's see. Since 1 hour has 4 quarters of 15 minutes each, we can say that we are 3 quarters past 10. That is 15 plus 15 plus 15 minutes past 10, which is 45 minutes. But you can also think of this as just 1 quarter, or 15 minutes away from 11 o'clock. So we can write 10:45 as quarter to 11. I'll have to remind Mr. Johnny to buy them a gift too. He always forgets. That's all for Tuesday. Let's move on to the next day.
No!
Moving on, Mr. Johnny is supposed to go to ballet class at 3:30 p.m. Now, how do we write 3:30 in words? Tap on the right answer. we know that 60 minutes is equal to 1 hour, and that 30 minutes is half of 60 minutes. This means that 30 minutes can be written as half an hour. So we can write 3:30 as 3:30. What? Wait a second. Mr. Johnny is taking ballet lessons? Oh. Well, let's move on. Let's see what Mr. Johnny has to do on Thursday this week. He has a meeting with Miss Giselle, again, at 9:05 in the morning. Do you know how to write 9:05 in numbers? 9:05 means it's 5 minutes past 9 o'clock. So we can write it as 9:05 a.m. All right, finally, let's move to the next day, the last one. The last working day of the week is Friday. Let's see what Mr. Johnny is doing on Friday. He has to get a haircut done at 10 minutes to 5 in the evening. 10 minutes to 5 means that we're 10 minutes behind 5 o'clock. Because between 4 o'clock and 5 o'clock, there is 1 hour, which means there are 60 minutes. So 10 minutes to 5 will be the same as 50 minutes past 4. It's written as 4:50 p.m. Looks like we're all done. Mr. Johnny looks pleased. Thank you so much for helping. Bye.